Welcome back to the Two Guys, Two Seamen podcast. We are back. It has been a while. And I am joined by Chad. What's up, man?
Hello, it's good to be back.
Yeah, the crazy, crazy lives that we all have. But we're back and we're going to power through. It's going to be slightly different tonight. I have not had a chance to go through all the picks and stuff to get us updated wins, losses on that. So as soon as I have an opportunity, I will get that done. We got a lot of football to talk about. A lot of football. Little NBA towards the end. And then we're also going to share a couple of our bets that we made for tomorrow. All right, let's jump into college football. So this past week, new rankings came out. Obviously, that is going to be shaken hard this upcoming, the new one coming out in a couple days, with a bunch of teams losing or currently losing. Alabama is now down 24-3. Live update.
Wow.
24-3 at Oklahoma.
Who's 5-5 and not very good
No,
this year.
not at all. But with that, the top 4 teams are, at least as far as the rankings go, are okay for now. And that's Oregon, Texas, Miami, and Boise State as of now. Texas won today. They beat Kentucky.
Boise State, number 4?
Yeah, because it's the Power 4
Power
conferences.
4, yeah.
So, yeah, they give them they give them a top 4 spot because they're leading one of the Power 4 conferences. So,
That's crazy.
yeah. So, Miami won today. They sweating it out with Wake Forest for the first 3 quarters, but then they came away big time, 42-14. Texas blew out Kentucky. No surprise there. And then Oregon, I don't think played this week. And then Boise State. Did you say Boise State was playing? Or they did play?
They were down 13-10. Now they're up 17-13. 5 minutes to go in the 4th.
Okay. Keep an eye on that one for sure. But the rest of it, who knows? Ohio State handled business today. They beat Indiana. And Indiana, they came out strong. You know, they got Ohio State to punt on their first drive, and then Indiana went down the field methodically and scored a touchdown.
Didn't do anything after that.
Yeah, that was
nothing.
That was it. That was it for Indiana. I personally believe that Indiana should not be in the college football playoff. They did not make a good game of this, and they obviously did not win this game. I don't think they should be in. What do you think?
It's so tough because like they I mean, do they still have to play the Big Ten championship?
Yeah, but they're gonna play Ohio State again.
So, yeah, but what if they beat them? Then do they deserve?
Well, they would be in automatically, automatic bid, because they'd win.
I know, but like,
yeah, they technically would be in. That would be their. I think that would be their only way in. They have to win.
They're probably gonna lose, so they're probably not even gonna make it.
I would not think that they would make it with 2 losses with their schedule.
Yeah, so they're not making it.
No.
Unless they pull something out of their ass and beat Ohio State, which I doubt because Ohio State looked way better than them. It just proved like the difference between pulling guys from JMU to the Big Ten and having homegrown Big Ten players. Mm-hmm. Huge difference. And like, I mean, size wise too. Like they are just, it's a different ball game whenever you play a team like Ohio State, who's like ready and primed to go to the playoff, when they've been playing like Michigan and Washington, who've been to the playoff but are now depleted
Exactly.
and lost their head coaches. So
interesting factoid. You ready for the Big Ten championship? You know where it's played, right?
Not
Lucas
Oil
Stadium
Yeah,
in
okay.
Indianapolis.
I was going through Ford Field and then I was making my way down. I was gonna make my way down to Indiana.
That potentially could be a home game for Indiana. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they don't have enough.
Indianapolis.
What's that?
Bloomington's pretty close to Indianapolis.
Bloomington? Yeah. Yeah, it's about 30 minutes out. What does Bloomington, Indiana have to do with it?
That's where IU is.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about I thought you were bringing up Ohio State for some reason.
No,
they're not in fucking Bloomington. What are you talking about?
No, Indiana.
Oh, it's been a week. Okay. Well, good luck to them. They're. I don't think they're gonna beat Ohio State.
I mean, is the Big Ten championship pretty much set?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't. What about Penn State? Are they still divided, or are they just one big conference?
Oh, they're just one big thing. Oh no, I forgot. Oregon's in the Big Ten now.
Oh shit!
I forgot.
Yeah. Okay, so Oregon.
So Indiana's not going to be in it. It's going to be Oregon and Ohio State probably.
Because Penn State
Ohio
lost.
State beat Penn State.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. I completely forgot about Oregon being in there.
So it is set. Oregon and Ohio State.
It is. Yeah.
One and two.
So Indiana's out then. Indiana's out.
Yeah.
They're not even. It's not even a thought now.
So they are probably going to stay in. I mean, like, how far do you think they're going to drop? How far do you think you're going to drop? Out of 12? Go 7 down 8 spots after being undefeated?
Okay, so
what's their strength of schedule? Their strength of schedule's got to be pretty weak.
So let me do this real quick. They have. So I just did a probability thing. They lost to Ohio State. They beat Purdue last game of the season, and they don't make the Big Ten championship. They have, according to ESPN, they have a 97% chance of making the playoff.
What?
I don't know about that. I don't even know how that's
98%. That's crazy. If they lose to Purdue, they have a 2%. They have a 7% to make the playoff.
If what?
If they lose to Purdue.
Oh, so that's a must. They have. Well, obviously they have to win that game.
Yeah.
They, and then possible first playoff game for Indiana would be Georgia. That wouldn't be a fun matchup. Yeah, that wouldn't be a fun matchup for them.
Oh shit! Yeah, that would not.
No. Yeah, I don't know. But the way I look at it is, who have they played? Right? I mean, they haven't. Yeah, they have 10 wins, but their 10 wins were against bad teams. I don't know. I don't think they'll make it. But I don't know.
I think they'll make it. As long as they beat Purdue, they're in. Because they won't make the championship game, so they won't have to showcase how bad they actually are against good teams.
I am curious on how many teams did we say lost today that are let's just say Alabama loses, right? Ole Miss lost. Indiana lost. Penn State didn't look good.
They never look good.
I know, but
their fucking head coach is a fucking turtle.
I think Penn State drops out of the top 4.
Yeah,
personally.
who moves up? Don't you fucking say Miami.
No, I don't think Miami jumped because they didn't play anybody good. They lost and they had a bye week and then they beat a bad team today in Wake Forest. I don't think they'll move up because Alabama's going to drop. And I don't see Miami going above 6. Notre Dame won big today. I think Notre Dame moves up. I think Penn State and Indiana both drop. I think Notre Dame, Miami, Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Notre Dame, Miami, Penn State, and then I don't know where Indiana goes.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Notre Dame's probably gonna be number 4 now.
Probably. Because the college football committee loves themselves some Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm. Go Notre Dame. Miami. Or Notre Dame, Penn State, Miami.
Yeah, I don't know whose strength of schedule is higher. I would assume Penn State probably had a better strength of schedule, though. I don't know. I can't quickly find that information. Anyway. All right. So SMU punched their ticket to the ACC championship game today. So it'll most likely be SMU versus Miami in the ACC championship game. That'll be good.
That'll be a good game.
That'll be a good game. Yeah.
I think it's volatile. I think this Miami team is that's a roller coaster. It's fucking if you have a fucking pacemaker and you're watching the fucking Miami, you might not make it.
Dude, and I watched the game today. I've watched every Miami game this season. Dude, there's moments where you're like, is this even a college football team? Like this is elementary. And then all of a sudden they explode and they score 35 points in 6 minutes. It's like, where was that all game? You know, and it's just, oh, I don't know. They're gonna have to score. They're gonna have to score 35 points a game when it comes to playoff time for them to win. They're gonna have to, because their defense is just bad. They cannot stop the run for anything. Every team has been able to run on them. It's like the Cowboys. They just can't stop the run. We had another, I know I briefly mentioned it there, but Florida upset Ole Miss today. That was a very interesting ending to the game. The overturned interception, and then the very next play throws another interception.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
that was hilarious.
Unbelievable.
Hilarious.
My favorite part is that Florida's PA announcer was playing "Living on a Prayer" while the play was being reviewed. Oh, it was so good.
It was so funny.
And then a lot of people were talking over the past couple weeks of an outside chance of Colorado making the college football playoff. Well, you can kick those. You can get those chances goodbye because they got blown out by Kansas today. And, you know, Kansas was supposed to be a contender this year, at least for a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, they've just been bad. Bad. Yep. But, unfortunately, the game is not what's being talked about with the Kansas-Colorado game. There was a scuffle during the game towards the end, and it appears that Shedeur Sanders took his anger out on the head referee and pushed him in the back.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's not very sportsmanlike.
Nope. And you know how leagues protect their referees. I know it's Shedeur Sanders, They've got to do the NCAA's got to do something. You cannot allow a player.
Suspend the rest of the season.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna do that, but
Why not? It's only 2 games or 1 game.
Oh yeah, I guess it is only 1 game. Yeah, I was thinking at least a game, but yeah, that would be the rest
He
of the
has to miss
season.
the first half of the bowl game.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
He
You
probably
can't-
won't even play it anyway.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I don't see how you put your hands on an official like that. You just can't. You just can't do it. No matter what league or level you're on, you cannot put your hands on a referee. There's no place for it.
No, absolutely not. You may get mad at them. You may want to throw some curse words at them. But you never put your hands on them.
Right. Exactly.
That's some shit that's got to get worked out with an anger management. If you're reading that shit,
I think it's I don't think it's anger more so than it's silver spoon mentality. Oh, Dion's my dad. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
No, you can't do what you want.
And Dion doesn't even act like that either. So
No,
I don't know where he's
Dion.
getting it.
Dion is class personified. He is one of the greatest, nicest people you've ever seen or heard talk. All right. Anything else from college football that you
It's just
pointed
an
out or
interesting
saw
day.
today?
Interesting day
Yeah.
for football. The Florida thing was fucking hilarious. Especially after living on a prayer and then they throw up a prayer and it gets intercepted again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So great.
That was good.
And just a current update, just because we're watching it, keeping an eye on it. End of the third quarter, Alabama 3, Oklahoma 24. So it appears that Alabama will lose. And I'm gonna be honest.
It's only 3 scores.
But dude, Milroe has he's thrown 2 picks. He has 97 yards passing.
Why is he so bad?
I don't know.
Is it Saban?
Possibly. And he has 6 yards rushing on 13 attempts. 6.
Whoa. That's so lit. Oh my God.
It's really bad.
Yeah, he normally gets 50, at least 50, I would say.
At least. And he has multiple games of 75 or more.
They are plus 700 right now. Moneyline. Wow. All right. Let's get to real football.
All right. Let's move on to the NFL. All right. So we got week 12. This past Thursday night, we had a shocker. We had a big surprise. However, when you have a division game that is blizzard out, you never know what you're gonna get.
With Jameis
Ever.
Winston, if you got Jameis Winston in there, he loves the snow. He'll tell you all about it, how much he loves the snow. God,
he said it after the game when he was running off the field.
I fucking love that dude. That dude is just like a little kid in a grown person's body. He is hilarious.
So yeah, the Browns beat the Steelers, and Chubb had 2 touchdowns, and not a surprise. You have a snow game, you're going to lean on the run. It really sucked because that game killed day 7 of my ladder challenge.
Oh no.
Day 7.
You had your own ladder challenge going?
No, I was following the group that we follow.
Oh.
Parlay Cafe.
Oh.
And it was day 7, and they put Njoku 3 catches for 25 yards receiving. He had 1 catch on 5 targets. and only 9 receiving yards. It's so tough. It really is. And then to add insult to injury, their 2 backup tight ends did amazing. Absolutely amazing, those backup tight ends did. And it's sad to see. Absolutely sad to see.
It's crazy. It's crazy like how week to week things can change. Someone could do like get 3 receptions for 25 yards for at least for like 10 weeks in a row, and then the next week they get 1 reception for 6 yards.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. It's just completely random.
It is. And now they've started, so that group, they've started sprinkling in like NBA parlays.
Yeah.
On top of the NFL ones for the ladder challenge. So it goes faster. So you pretty much can get it done in a week. Turn $10 into 10,000. So just hoping, we got roughly 2 more full weeks to get one in before Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for, That's what I'm hoping for.
That would be nice. A little extra dough for Christmas.
That would be fantastic.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Well, hopefully we can get there. We got some picks this week that are gonna probably they may hit and they may not hit. You never know. You gotta put the money in that you can afford to put in. That's our disclaimer, and we're putting it now, and we're not gonna say it later. Play with what you want to play with, or what you're comfortable with.
And what you're willing to lose. What you're willing to lose. 1-800-GAMBLER, right?
Yep. 1-800-GAMBLER, 1-800 Stop Gambling NY. I don't know if that's it. You should probably just Google it. If you want to stop gambling, definitely don't go to FanDuelSportsbook.com. Go to 1-800-GAMBLER.com, which I hope doesn't like direct you right to FanDuel or something. That'd be fucked up.
And if you're really bad at sports betting, but you still want to give money away, you can just send us your $10 and we'll place a bet for you.
Yeah.
With a 60% finder's fee. You'll get 40% of the winnings. We'll get 60%.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's only fair. And
you're going to lose the money anyway.
We have a bunch of admin fees too, so.
It's a percentage based on the winnings.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to some NFL games. Let's get some picks going. So, first game, Vikings at the Bears. Your Vikings at the Bears. Who do you got?
The Bears are really bad. I don't know if you've seen them, but they're not good. I mean, they did have a close game with the Packers, but they overall lately they've been just really bad. So I'm gonna go with the Vikings because I think they're playing better than the Bears, and they have a better quarterback than the Bears. And I don't know what's going on.
People have a better quarterback than the Bears.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think that the offense is a little bit better for the Bears than what it used to be, but with Shane Waldron
talent-wise, for sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, like recent, like as in last game, they were better than what previous games because they fired Shane Waldron.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I got the Vikings in this one.
Did you actually make your picks on the Sleeper app?
Yes, I made all my picks.
Okay.
The week before, I'll send you my picks from the week before.
Okay.
It's pretty much
because I did not see it.
yeah, I didn't do it.
All right, so for me, I'm rolling with the Vikings in this. It's a no-brainer to me. The Bears are just bad. They're just not. They came out of the gates pretty good in the first 6 games, right? They were 4-2.
Yeah,
I think.
something like that. Yeah,
something like that. And then we were all talking about best division in football. All teams have a winning or above 500. Well, 3 of the teams are still really good. So
Never lasts.
it's still I would still say from top to bottom, probably still the best division in football overall. Right? Would you agree with that?
Best division in football. I have to look at the standings for that one.
No other division has 3 teams, right, in the playoffs? I don't think.
AFC West. AFC West
Yeah,
is pretty
I mean,
decent.
yeah, Broncos have kind of gotten it together.
The NFC West is, or the NFC West is kind of weird.
Yeah, but they're just, I don't know. Yeah, you can't trust any of those teams.
No, you can't. You can't. You really can't. That's why they're all 5-5 and 1-6-4.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I personally, I just think that Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay. I mean, it's hard for me to say that there's a better 3 teams in a division.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's I mean, look, 9-1, 8-2, and 7-3.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find. You don't even find that in the AFC West.
All right. Speaking of the NFC North, we're going to continue there with the Lions at the Colts. Who are you going with?
I mean, this is easy. It's the Lions. I mean, even if they lose this game, I'm still going to pick them for the rest of the season, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's they just have so much. Defensively, their
offensive
phenomenal.
Coordinator is just insane. He's just the best. He's the best offense coordinator in football right now, and has been for like past year.
Yeah. Well, that happens when you have 2 workhorses in the backfield.
Yeah.
You have
Crazy.
one of the top 6, 7 this season at least, top 6 or 7 receivers in football, right? You want to throw it deep? We can throw it deep. You want to do a tight end game? We can do that. Yeah. You want to run the football? Let's do it. You want to lean on the defense? Hey, we can do that too. It's just they have everything.
Disgusting. Everything about their offense is like perfect.
Yes. Sam Laporta. I mean, you just keep going down the line. They have it all.
And if you've ever watched them, like you watch David Montgomery, he runs with just anger, and he just like he is going to do everything in his power to get to the first down line and beyond. Mm-hmm. Like that whole Dan Campbell's got that whole team biting kneecaps.
Yes,
it's crazy.
All right, we're both rolling with the Lions, obviously. Patriots at the Dolphins. This is interesting to me because you don't know what you're going to get from the Dolphins.
No.
You really don't. And, the Patriots too, you just don't know what you're going to get. We just got to finish saying that the Bears are a bad team, but they spanked the Bears. Right, and then they turn around and lose to the Rams. It's like, what do you? I don't understand how you. I just don't. Football is an amazing sport, and the Dolphins currently, though, however, are favored by 7.5 in this game.
Yeah, I like the Dolphins. I mean, Tua's back. It's going to take him a little bit of time to get reacclimated. With his fucking 17th concussion. So he's probably forgot a lot of stuff, probably had to remember a lot of stuff, and probably had to get like a lot of muscle memory back. But it's been a while. I think he's good. They're at home. I think I got Miami.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Miami too. Hopefully he's learned how to fall. now.
Yeah. I mean, at least learn how to not fall, or not learn to lean with your head. Stop leading with your head. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's almost like he wants it. Like, I understand he wants to, like, get extra yards or do whatever, but like,
Knock it off.
just don't lead with your head, idiot. Unless you want to end up like Antonio Brown.
There's only 2 quarterbacks in the NFL right now that are allowed to lead with their head.
Josh Allen.
Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen. Yep. Those are the only 2. Everyone else, take the baseball slide and live to play the next down. All right. Buccaneers at the Giants. And before we predict this one, Daniel Jones was released by the Giants. And
Tommy D is
now
gonna be
Tommy D.
Yeah, the Italian.
Tommy DeVito will be the starting quarterback. And it was when they benched Jones, the report came out saying that he was going to be the 3rd in the depth chart. So he was going to be even behind whoever the other guy is.
Forget the other guy. Who's?
Yeah,
like,
I'm
who
looking it up as we speak right now. It's bad. Drew Lock.
Oh yeah. You want Tommy D. You want Tommy Cutlets in there. I don't want that fucking washed up Missouri.
And now they also signed Tim Boyle.
Oh no.
Elder statesman. I think has played for almost every NFL franchise at this point.
Oh my God.
Yeah, when the Giants said, "Hey, we're putting you at 3rd string," he's like, "Just let me go. Let me go." And the Giants agreed. So Monday at 4 p.m. he'll clear waivers because nobody's going to pick him up. And he's apparently, according to Adam Schefter, is wanting to sign with a playoff contender. I don't know what playoff contender would want to sign him.
Even as a backup.
Yeah. Unless you do
emergency quarterback.
The 49ers, because they don't have very good luck when it comes to quarterbacks in the playoffs.
Yeah, it looks like Purdy's not going to be starting.
He's not. He's out.
He's out.
He is out. Yep. He is out against Green Bay this weekend. Yeah, so I mean, I guess if they look at a team like that, possibly, I don't know.
Rehab Sam Darnold apparently.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the Jets will pick him up.
That way you wouldn't have to go far.
That's true. All right, Buccaneers at the Giants.
Buccaneers.
I was trying to, it's Buccaneers, but I was trying to look up to see if what's his name is back yet. And as of right now, Mike Evans is listed as questionable.
Ooh.
He is in the questionable status. So, he's dealing with that hamstring. Remember, he pulled his hamstring the same day that Godwin broke his ankle.
Dude, I mean, just like heartbreaking.
I just could you imagine Baker Mayfield going into the locker room after the game and find out that he lost his top 2 receivers? Because they were playing well.
Yes, they were. Point. Yes, they were.
Baker has been playing phenomenal this year. 2,500 yards, 24 touchdowns, 9 picks. That's really good.
Yeah,
really good.
He just needed a little more time. He didn't. Just needed. I mean, he did all right in Cleveland too. It's just he kind of dropped off a little bit, and then.
Well, he was also hurt a lot.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
It was his shoulder.
Yep.
It was his shoulder.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to throw a football when your shoulder's hurting. No matter which shoulder it is, it's going to be hard to throw the football.
It sure is.
All right, and the Cowboys at the Commanders. Pretty easy one on this one too.
Yeah. So is Cooper Rush still the starting quarterback? Or did they switch to someone else? Because he was really bad. He was really bad.
He was. Yes, he was. Does it matter though? I mean, God, the Cowboys are so bad. This might be one of the worst picks that I've ever made for the Cowboys to win the division this year. I mean, what an absolute disaster.
Yeah, now that's pretty bad.
I mean, the injuries have been god awful for them.
Awful. I mean, Dak was not good.
Bad. And then you were going to sign CeeDee Lamb and Dak no matter what. So why not do it in the offseason? Instead, you let it linger, right? And what does that do? That affects the whole team. It affects the whole team.
Yeah, it's Jerry Jones.
Yep.
Owners should say owners. They should be required to have GMs. They should be required to have, like some
presidents.
Give them some space. Let them
He's
do
the
their
president
thing.
too.
Yeah, they're president too. Yeah. He's everything. It hasn't won since '96.
I don't even know. I think it's 94.
Oh,
because this is going to be 29 years this year that they don't make the NFC Championship game.
My wife is older. Wait, yeah, she's never seen. I don't think she's ever seen the Cowboys go to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah. I mean, even myself, I don't remember them going, because the first NFL game I ever remember watching was the Packers-Patriots '96 Super Bowl. That was the first football game I remember watching. So
I think I vaguely remember it. I mean, I was like 8 when they won. So I do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do remember a little bit. I do remember everyone loving the Cowboys, and I'm like, fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah, we were watching the Super Bowl, and my dad told me that I had to pick a team. And I said, well, whoever wins this Super Bowl is going to be my team. And I was in good hands no matter what, right? It was the Patriots or the Packers. I was gonna have a good life no matter what, as far as a sports fan goes in the NFL. Much better life if it was New England, but nonetheless, I still cheered for Tom Brady. So,
well, if Kyle's dad wasn't such an asshole and chose the Vikings, I wouldn't be here. A miserable Vikings fan.
Is that where it came from?
Yep.
Okay.
Shouldn't have done that. Should have just chose my own. Because then I wouldn't have chose a team that's lost 4 Super Bowls. I also would not have selected the Bills as well, because they have also lost 4.
They've lost 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's even worse.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
You couldn't get one? I
think we lost 4 over 6 years. Which is pretty bad.
Too.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Just you're like right on the brink, and then you can't.
I know a tiny skosh of that pain.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
You've
won one period. I
so I said a skosh. I didn't say the exact feeling, but back-to-back years.
Oh, the
Aaron
NFC
Rodgers
championship game.
NFC championship, #1 seed in Lambeau Field. You lose to Tom Brady.
Oh yeah.
You lost to Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. Okay.
Well, that was because of Matt LaFleur. He kicked a field goal. Why would you kick a field goal?
First and goal from the 8. 3 straight incompletions. You're down 8, and you kick a field goal. The dumbest decision. Now, to be fair though, I mean the 3 plays prior to 4th down were awful. Aaron Rodgers throws it into double coverage twice, and then he airmailed it on 3rd down. Like, what do you? I mean, you trust him to go do? I mean, at least you got to give him a chance, right? I mean, you can't kick the field. Anyway, that's revisionist history. I'm not going to go back to that. But anyway,
it's toxic to go back. You just don't do it.
Just the Cowboys can't beat the Packers in the playoffs, and we can't beat the 49ers. So that was the second year the 13-3 number 1 seed, and we lost to the 49ers that second year. And that was the beginning of the end of Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. All right, so we're both taking the Commanders, obviously. And then we have the Chiefs at the Panthers. This is a tough game to pick. Tough.
Chiefs and the Panthers. You know, I've seen a shit ton of TikToks saying that this is the week that the Chiefs lose, and
they already lost.
Or that was before it was. They were doing it for this game, assuming that they were going to win last week, which they did not. So I just thought it was funny. But yeah, they're definitely it's Chiefs.
Yeah. All right, Titans at the Texans. Man, these are easy games so far to pick. This is not difficult right now.
Yeah, the picks haven't been difficult, so that means we're gonna lose about half of them.
Probably.
Yeah, Houston.
Yeah, I haven't done a game pick yet in a couple weeks either on DraftKings. As far as picking all the games, I haven't done that in a few weeks. I'll do that again this week. I'm glad I didn't start with Thursday night because I would have lost that one.
Yeah, I lost that one. I redid it.
Yeah, so I'll have to do one tonight when we're done here on the rest of the games. The Broncos at the Raiders. Broncos are playing good.
Yeah, they're not bad. Not terrible.
Their defense is phenomenal.
Yeah, Sean Payton typical defense. You know,
paying the players. Yeah.
Yep, trying to injure other players. Playing dirty. So I mean, if you don't get caught, I mean, you're not really cheating. So
that's true.
Their defense is really good, and it's disgusting to say. I just don't like Sean Payton, but he's good. He's a good coach. Asshole.
All right, game of the week. Well, at least it was before we heard about the injury news. It's still slated with the game of the week crew.
Who's the backup? Who's the backup for Purdy?
That's a good question. I actually do not know the answer, but I will get that answer for you here momentarily in like 2 seconds.
I picked
Brandon
the Packers.
Allen.
Oh yeah, I picked the Packers before I knew Purdy was.
I did too. Yes.
So this doesn't really change anything. but yeah, Brandon Allen. I forgot that he was even a quarterback.
Yes.
Was he on the Panthers before?
I think. Bengals.
Okay.
Yeah, because he started with Denver, right? If I remember, wasn't that who he was drafted by? I think.
I don't remember. He wasn't really that good, so.
No. Yeah, I just remember him being on the Bengals for a little while because of just seeing Joe Burrow on the sideline. He was talking to him all the time. Yeah, so I had picked the Packers before this too. So of course, this is our nemesis when it comes to the NFL. This is the team we cannot beat no matter what. But I feel confident, especially now, with
him
out. Being out. Yeah. All right. The Cardinals and the Cardinals at the Seahawks. It's an interesting game. NFC West matchup. The teams aren't great,
but they're not terrible.
They're not terrible enough. They both each have a shot of winning the division still, so it'll be interesting to watch. I'm not watching it, but it'll be an interesting game to check in on to see how they're.
It's a coin flip game for sure. I'm just gonna go with the Cardinals. They seem to be pretty good. They've been close in They almost beat the Bills week 1. People don't remember that. But
it's a 47-degree day with rain in Seattle.
When did the new Warzone come out?
I don't even know. I have no idea.
Because Kyler.
Yeah, because Kyler would be. Yeah. I have no idea.
I like the Cardinals.
October 25th, so a month ago. So we're good.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. That's a easy pick on the Cardinals' part. I don't know. Seattle, they're
Can't trust them.
It almost seems like I know, but it almost seems like a trap. Like we think that the Cardinals should win, but somehow Geno Smith will throw for 300 and win.
That's why you use the spread.
I don't know.
That's why you
you don't pick money line on that. Yeah, you
never
do.
Pick money line. Just do like +6 or +3.5 for the Cardinals.
So that last bet that I won, where I picked, what was it, 14 out where we picked, I don't remember how many games it was, and then you and I picked, it was Jets and Bills, I think, the last game, and we cashed out, or I cashed out because I wasn't sure. And I believe the week after that one, I just took whoever the favorite was, and I put the highest spread for the other team. So, like, let's say the Jets were favored by 6 to win a game, right?
Yeah.
I would make the Jets +6.
Okay.
That's what I was doing, and I did that for every game.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that.
Yeah. It didn't hit, but I thought it was good.
I mean, you win some, you lose some. You can't always win every plus 14,000 or whatever.
I just need to hit one of them.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
I just need to hit one.
We'll get one. We will get one. Eventually.
1-800-GAMBLER. All right. I'm actually going to roll with Seattle on this. I talked myself into it. They're at home. It's a rain game. I'm gonna pick Seattle on this.
The only thing I don't like about Seattle is they don't have a great running attack. They
should, though. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, they should. But
Kenneth Walker is really good. I know.
Geno passes like crazy.
And then Sunday Night Football, we have the Eagles visiting the Rams. This is an easy pick for me. I'm rolling with the Eagles in this.
I think it'll be a close game, but obviously I'm going with the Eagles.
Yeah.
Because the Rams have been playing pretty decently lately. Matt Stafford's been pretty good.
Is Puka healthy again? I know he got nicked up in that game that he came back in.
No, I'm pretty sure he's back to...
He's good?
I'm pretty sure he's back to full. Let me check. Their injury.
Yeah, he's not. I'm not seeing him on the injury list, so we're good. Okay.
Not either. Good.
Okay.
Excellent.
Just making sure.
So yeah, I think it'll be a tight game, but Saquon, AJ, Jalen, they'll get the job done. Despite of Sirianni. Sirianni is, let me tell you, he is.
Go ahead.
Not well liked in Philadelphia, for one. I mean, I don't think that's really a.
That's not breaking news.
Nobody's surprised by that, but like, I think the tides might be turning in Philly. I think people are starting to like him because he shaved his head, and they've gone like 6-0 or 6-1 since he shaved his head. And he hasn't really been doing anything really stupid.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's been times where like, oh, fucking Sirianni, goddamn it, fucking idiot, call the wrong goddamn play, run the goddamn ball. That's all I hear. I hear it, run the fucking ball all the time. But yeah, I think I don't know. I think as long as Sirianni doesn't do play calls and like time management like he has been, I think they're gonna be okay. I think they're gonna. Last year was a fluke year that they just were shit, just like turned into shit. I don't think that's gonna happen this year.
Yeah.
And Saquon is
Yeah,
a fucking game changer. Complete
yes,
and
he
utter
is.
game changer. There's a few players in this league where you go onto a team and you can literally win games for a team. And he is one of those. Absolutely a beast.
All right. On to Monday night. I was really hoping that Michael would be back for us to discuss this one. And we'll let Michael say why he's not here when he comes back.
Yep.
But Ravens at the Chargers. And another team that you just can't trust. And that's the Chargers, right? But they find ways to win. They're on a 4-game winning streak right now. So
that shit's coming to an end.
They have not played very good teams. They have played their 4-game winning streak consists of the Saints, Browns, Bengals, Titans. So not really great teams.
No.
But you have to win, right? You have to play who's in front of you, and you have to win those games, and they're winning them. So who do you have? Ravens at the Chargers.
So this is the Harbaugh Bowl.
Yes, it is.
John versus Jim.
Once again.
An epic battle of minds. Yeah, I guess, yeah. 2012, 2013 season.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I like the Ravens. They lost to the Steelers last week, which I don't know if it was it last week or the week before. I don't know if they had a bye. Doesn't matter. They lost to the Steelers the previous week that they played, and I think that they're pretty good. And Chargers have a pretty good defense, but I think Lamar's even better. And they're not going to have a fluke game like they had against the Seattle. That Steelers game was the division rival game, so
correct.
You really can't.
And look, Lamar can't beat Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
he can't.
So
he's 1-4 against them now.
He's going to be in SoFi, and it's going to be good. We're going to have a win for the Ravens, and it sucks to be you, Michael, but. You got the wrong Harbaugh. I don't think he's the one. But I do. I do love Harbaugh. He's Jim Harbaugh. He's an amazing coach and an amazing person.
Yeah, I agree with the Ravens. They have Derrick Henry and the Chargers don't. It's Derrick Henry has. You want to lock for a sports bet? You put him as a touchdown scorer on your bet slip because he has not gone a single game this year without scoring a touchdown. So, and speaking,
holy shit, LaMelo has 50.
What?
LaMelo has 50. LaMelo Ball.
What?
That's insane.
Or had 50 and lost.
And lost? Oh no.
They were playing the Bucks. Yeah, they lost by 6.
Oh, that sucks. Well, that's what happens when you have a shit team.
That's true. That is true. Who God knows is even healthy. Well, Grant Williams is on the team, so you know.
Wait, was
Taj Gibson still playing?
The Rockets lost to Portland?
Are you serious?
Yes. And Sengun did not get a double-double. What a fuckhead.
Well, there goes that sports bet that I made earlier. Rockets. The Rockets were a minus 900 to win that game.
Yep.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, speaking of sports
Can't
bets,
win them all.
Gee, I watch every other leg of that bet is gonna hit,
right?
and not that. Yeah, so far every leg of that is hit. Wonderful. All right, well, it's a loss, so it doesn't matter now, right?
Yep. Move on.
So speaking of sports bets, we have decided to start sharing a sports bet for. It doesn't necessarily have to be the NFL. It just happens to be what we're doing this time around. And Chad, you want to give us your sports bet lock for tomorrow?
Yeah, so I'm gonna share it on the screen. I got, you can see on the screen, we got Justin Jefferson for 40 plus yards, and we have Jordan Addison 2+ receptions. Justin Jefferson commonly gets over 40 yards, as everyone knows. He gets, I forget what he's averaging. He's averaging a well over 80-ish yards per game. So, especially against the Bears defense, they're not that good. And Addison is usually good for about 2 or 3 receptions at least. And then move on to the Lions game, where we expect the Lions to rush the ball like they always do, with David Montgomery for 25 plus yards and Jahmyr Gibbs for 50 plus yards. And that's rushing plus receiving for Gibbs, which, again, these two should easily hit. And then we have the Texans game where Dalton Schultz 2+ receptions. He's usually good for about 2 receptions. So this one is a plus 126, so it's on the lower end, but it's a lot safer bets. This is one you can put, like $5-10 on, or whatever you want to put on it. That is my parlay, and that's
Okay,
in FanDuel parlay.
Before I get to mine, we just mentioned it earlier about possible playing by Mike Evans. He is expected to play. Adam Schefter just tweeted out that he is expected to play. So, not that changes our picks. We picked the Bucks anyway, but he was questionable, and now he's gonna play. All right, so my parlay that I made for tomorrow is I did a 5-pick touchdown score, anytime touchdown score. And I went with all running backs. All running backs. So we have Brian Robinson Jr. for the Commanders, David Montgomery for the Lions, Josh Jacobs for the Packers, Saquon for the Eagles, and Derrick Henry, as I mentioned, is a definite lock for touchdown score. And a 5-pick touchdown score is a plus 754. A $10 bet will win you 85.
And I do believe DraftKings has some touchdown parlay
bonuses.
Yeah. So if you're looking,
I think
for
you have to. I think. Yeah, I did not
Derrick
see
Henry.
them. Yeah, when I went to place this bet, there was not any yet. So I don't know if they're gonna add that at some point. I placed that bet at 9:15 p.m. Eastern time. So at that point there was not, and I still don't see any at the moment. So I don't know if they're gonna do that for tomorrow or what they're gonna do, but that's my lock for the week.
Oh, I see it. I see it on there.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. It wasn't showing up for me.
The touchdown one? Wait, hang on. No, this is just a regular one. Yeah, I guess they don't have one.
Yeah, they normally do, and that's.
Oh, here we go. No, they do. All parlay NFL boost. Any 4+ TD score parlay.
Wouldn't let me add it. I don't know why. I waited to do it, and it wouldn't let me do it. So.
Let me see.
Oh well,
there
that's
may be.
okay.
There's always minimum legs. Minimum odds for your legs, and it's minus 200. I don't think Derrick Henry's at minus 200.
Oh, Derrick Henry was a minus. No, it didn't say minimum leg odds minus 250.
200?
Right? I don't know. We might be. Anyway, he was a minus 290. So that's probably why.
Ew.
Yeah, he was a minus 290. That's all right. I mean, it is. Or no, it's even worse. He was a minus 260. Oh, that's so bad. So bad. All right. Well, that's what it is.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? All right, let's touch on some headlines that happened over this past week in the National Basketball Association. So, Chad, congratulations to your Celtics. They ended the Cavaliers' streak to start the season. The Cavaliers started 15-0 and put that streak on the line in Boston, and it was a good game.
Yeah.
Cleveland made it a game towards the end, and but it was definitely a good game to watch. And then also earlier this week, dude, Dalton Connect, an absolute sniper this past week. 37 points. He hit 9 threes. He hit 6 in a row in the third quarter alone.
Crazy.
It was unbelievable. And he also scored 22 points in a row for the Lakers. Now, I know I'm a Lakers fan. I'm also a huge fan of being prisoner of the moment, right? That's what I do. How many of those 16 teams that passed on him are regretting that? I don't know how you watched him in his senior year at Tennessee and then watched what he did in the tournament and pass on him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's my rookie of the year. But I don't know, Jared McCain's fucking killing it for 76ers.
He is, especially with Embiid being out.
TikTok boy.
And my pick of the rookie of the year, I haven't really checked to see how he's been playing this year. Should probably do that real quick, right?
Reed Shepherd?
Reed Shepherd to be rookie of the year and see how Reed is doing. Not good. Not good. He has played 17 games. He is averaging. Wait, that can't be right. Oh my God, I think that is right. He's averaging 3.8 points a game right now. Yep, not good. Not good at all.
Yeah, he's streaky. He's not playing bad. It's just he's not getting a lot of minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a couple games where he hasn't scored at all. That's not good. You can't have days like that.
Yeah, but he's only on the floor for 3 minutes, 6 minutes.
Yeah, he's not getting a lot of shot attempts, but still, like he's,
shooting
as
well.
far as.
Oh, he's not shooting.
Yeah,
well.
I mean, he's. No, you ready for this stat? You ready?
What?
LeBron is shooting 6 or 8 percentage points better than he is from 3.
That's pretty crazy.
There for a stretch, LeBron was averaging, I think he was shooting 46% from 3.
Damn.
Yeah, that's obviously not sustainable. If it is, wow. But there's no way that's going to be sustainable for the rest of the season. All right. speaking of Embiid, we talked about him just there for a moment, but he was called out this past week by Tyrese Maxey, the other star of the team. And according to reports, Tyrese is upset for Embiid being, quote, late for everything. Everything.
Yeah. So, like, Embiid has a reputation. He's an asshole. Nobody likes him. He's always late. And he's been treated like a fucking king since he's been in Philadelphia. And everyone's fed up with it. Like, what has he done for them lately? Nothing. Other than be out a bunch of games and not play. And he played in the fucking Olympics, but he couldn't fucking start the season.
So to be fair, last season, before he got hurt, he was the runaway favorite for MVP. He was averaging 36 points a game.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
okay. Cool. How many playoff games did he win? How
I agree.
How many times did he go in the Eastern Conference Finals? 0 since he's been there. So, like,
I agree.
What has he fucking done? He won an MVP. Who gives a fuck? No, the city of Philadelphia doesn't give a goddamn fuck about the goddamn fucking MVP. They care about the NBA Finals.
Agreed.
So Embiid is just a cancer for that team. He needs to go. But you know what? Keep him there.
To be fair,
keep him there.
To be fair to Embiid, he had to deal with Ben Simmons for years. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there.
I will say this season, obviously, and the last 2 seasons, all on Embiid. All on him. Now, the injury part, that's just him. I mean, he's always injured.
Yeah, he's made of glass.
So, obviously, the fans are fed up with him. The city's fed up with him, right? When is he out?
I don't know. He was worth more last year. They should have traded him last year. But they've waited too long. Everyone knows what a piece of shit he is. Does the team really want to give up what Philadelphia is going to be expecting for him just in case he does play healthy for once in his life?
I think turmoil, though, lowers the asking price. I do.
Still, I mean, what do you think they're going to be asking for? How many firsts?
3 at least. I'd say 3 firsts, and I'd say 3 firsts, an all-star, and an upcoming star. I would say. Now, what team has that, right? I mean, is there even a team that has that's willing to give that up? I don't know. Dude, to me, when healthy, dude, that guy is just unstoppable. He's unstoppable
until he gets hurt.
I know. That's why I said when he's healthy.
Yeah,
he averaged 40 points a game against the Knicks last year in the playoffs with one leg. That's unbelievable how talented he is. It's just like I've been saying for years with Anthony Davis, right? The talent is unbelievable, but he's hurt. He's always hurt. Now you're seeing this year, healthy, Anthony Davis is a game changer.
Yeah.
Absolute game changer. And so, for me, is Embiid ever going to be fully healthy? No, absolutely not. But can he go to a team that has a star or two? It has to be 2 stars that can carry enough for him to take some games off and go into the playoffs relatively healthy. Yeah, is there a team out there?
He can't be the main piece.
No.
And
just like this year, LeBron's taking a backseat to AD, and look at what is happening. Right?
But Maxey's not the primary star. He's not. He's a role player. He's a super. He's turning into a superstar, but he's not really. He's not a main guy. He's not going to take you to a championship.
No. I don't think that, but he's definitely the star of the team
Right now,
without
yes.
Embiid. Yeah. Without Embiid.
But what I'm saying is he's not that guy. He's not going to take the Sixers to the. If they went and got a couple more All Stars, they're not going to the finals.
No.
So, like,
because you still have New York, you still have Boston. There's there's not enough. Yeah.
So
no, I'm not saying that.
Embiid's, I do think they should trade him. I mean, look at their season. They're fucking god awful, and they have Jared McCain, who's playing insane as a rookie. Just tank, get another pick, and then you can get a shit ton of picks for Embiid. You can literally rebuild in the next couple of years and be ready to go. And then, but you got to draft well. You can't draft fucking Ben Simmons. You can't draft Markelle Fultz. You can't overlook Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum like you dumbasses did. I mean, unless you want to just keep doing that.
We did too.
If they want to keep doing it, it's fine.
We took Lonzo Ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Over Jason Tatum. Okay. The fucking absolute disgrace.
Yeah.
And Rob Pelinka should have been fired right then and there and never allowed back into a building. Oh, so here's my interesting, because I was looking at the NBA standings, and I was kind of going through teams, like who has the capital, right, and the players. I have an interesting option for Embiid to go to. He'd change conferences. He'd go out west. Are you ready?
What?
The Timberwolves. The Timberwolves. Get rid of Gobert. Right?
Yeah.
For whatever reason, teams love trading for Gobert. I don't understand it, right? But they do. I'll never understand it.
So trade Gobert for Embiid?
Well, no, it obviously wouldn't be a straight up thing like that.
Yeah, I know. You have to do draft picks.
Yeah, draft picks for sure, right?
But those are the two main players.
Everybody is tradable, minus Ant and Julius Randle. Everything else is tradable because you just traded for Julius, so you can't. I mean, you can't. Well, unless they put Gobert and Randle in a package. I don't know. That would be interesting. I wonder if money wise that would work. I would like to see Anthony Edwards and Embiid team up.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't like Embiid. I got it. I don't think that
I do like Embiid from a talent perspective. Not as a person, just from a pure basketball talent perspective.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's incredible. He is incredible when he is fully in the game, not out of shape, not fucking huffing and puffing down the court. Like, he has to get in shape. He's a fucking fat, lazy fuck. Like, he just needs to fucking get in shape and lose weight, build muscle, and then he wouldn't fucking get injured all the fucking time. But no, right. He doesn't. He's a fucking, I don't know. I agree with you. Talent wise, he's incredible. When he was last year before he got injured, he was the team. Like, he was the only reason that they were winning. Obviously, they lost after that.
I hadn't seen carries like a guy carry a team like that since LeBron did with Cleveland in his early days.
Yeah.
Like that's what it reminded me of. Like, there was nothing you could do. You were not stopping him. And then of course, right on cue, he gets hurt. I don't know. I'd like to see. Obviously, I think his time in Philly is over. I think it's done.
Over?
Yeah, I think it's done. When your other star player calls you out, and you were already on fumes with the fans, and then the fucking what's his name, Daryl Morey, he can't.
Yeah.
That guy's a POS too, according to all NBA people.
Well, yeah. I mean,
right?
like Harden and all the
Yeah.
people. Yeah. I eh, maybe it is the Sixers that's the problem, because Simmons is gone, Harden's gone, and Embiid's about to be gone. Like, they're trading away all these people. I don't. Is it really all them that are bad, or is it the Sixers? It's just like a bad organization. It's probably just a bad organization. I'm gonna go with that. Fucking Philadelphia 76ers suck.
Trade Embiid, get some draft capital, tank, and hope that you win the lottery and you can get Cooper Flag.
Get a new GM.
Yeah, that too.
I think you can keep the coach. You need a new GM.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah, I mean, Nick Nurse is a good coach. It's I don't think coaching is the problem.
No, I think player management, personnel management. The GM, basically the GM. They need a new GM.
Yes. All right. Last thing on the NBA, if you like the NBA and you want to watch, then the Denver Nuggets are playing in Los Angeles against the Lakers right now. And it's about to be the end of the first quarter.
D'Angelo Russell bleached his hair.
Dude.
What a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, it's been like that, by the way, all
has
season.
It? Oh, I just haven't watched the Lakers, I guess.
Yeah. It's been like that all season. Blonde is not a good look.
No.
It's just not. Not on dark complected people. It's just not a good look.
No.
For anybody.
No.
You know? Eminem can pull it off.
Yeah,
even he looked bad.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, look what it did to Joe Burrow. It made the Bengals be the worst, the best, worst team ever. They're so fucking good. They're so fucking good.
They need to investigate Zach Taylor in the offseason, because the Bengals are never ready to play football come September.
Dude,
ever.
It's just, God, Joe Burrow was so good this year. He has been incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And
when you give up 30 points a game, it's hard to win.
God.
All right, real quick, I just thoughts. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
Rigged.
What an absolute waste of time.
Rigged. Absolutely rigged. Stupid fucking fight. There were so many fucking... The fact that they said it was sanctioned is bullshit. Jerry Jones made it be sanctioned. Made the Texas Gaming Board change the rules, so it could be sanctioned by the Texas Gaming Board, which is now under investigation. So I mean, everything about the fight was fake. There was nothing real. Mike Tyson would have fucking killed him. With how many fucking punches he just didn't swing at.
Night and day from Mike Tyson's training videos to what we saw during that fight.
Yeah, he was just trying to survive. He wanted the money. Which, I mean, I can't really blame him.
And then let's top it off with Jake Paul sticking his tongue out and then bowing when there's still time left.
It's so dumb. It was a fake fight.
They got the script from WWE, I'm sure.
So many people bet on it too. That's the thing.
It should be refunded.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
I agree, because I lost all of mine. I think they should all be refunded.
All right. Last thing, let's quickly get plus minus in.
Okay.
Plus minus. What do you got?
Plus minus. So plus, I got to go to the Flyers game on Wednesday for $16 for 4 tickets through VetTix. there were nosebleeds, but actually for hockey, having up a high view like that is actually pretty good. So you can watch the game pretty well. Took the wife and kids. It was a good experience. It was fun. I paid $16 for 3 cookies.
My God.
I don't ever want to do that ever again.
Wow.
And they weren't like really big cookies. They're just like normal size chocolate chip cookies. Like what? I don't. Terrible.
Unbelievable.
That part's terrible. Everything else was fun. Parking's $25, but if you drive a Chevy, it was free.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It was a promotion they were doing.
Huh.
So my minus is I woke up on Monday with pain in my shoulder. Couldn't really lift my arm too high. Then on Tuesday went to the ER. So they said my shoulder, x-ray's negative. So yeah, my shoulder might be fucked because I fell on it on Friday and it's pretty bad. I can't even play keyboard and mouse games right now. Or hold my daughter with it or do really much with it at all.
Ugh.
It's pretty bad. It's that bad.
What's the plan to get it back to normal?
I have a doctor's appointment with a guy that's going to tell me whether I can go get an MRI or not. But really, he's just going to refer me to an orthopedic surgeon, and then I'm going to go talk to them, and they're going to be like, hey, here you go. Here's an MRI. And it's actually going to go really fast. So once you get past all the bullshit with the VA and you go outside of the VA, it's like that. I will get an MRI within a couple of days after talking to the people. And then I'll see them a couple of days later, and I'll have my surgery scheduled within like a week or two. Unless the idiots at the MRI place don't use contrast dye, which they're supposed to. I told them, I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use contrast dye. They're like, no, we don't need it. I'm like, okay, but I'm pretty sure they said they needed it. No, you don't need it. Guess what? I had to get a second one done because it needed the fucking dye. So yeah, that I'll go through that again. Hopefully they'll do a contrast dye. I've had 2 surgeries already, so I'm pretty sure they have to, or they're not. It's gonna just look like a mess up there. So I don't know. We'll see.
Well, good luck. Hopefully surgery is not required for whatever it is.
I'm sure they're gonna be like, do their normal spiel of, hey, you can do physical therapy and build up muscle and then try and forget about it, or you could do surgery, because if it's actually torn, doing physical therapy just builds up muscle. It doesn't heal it. It has to be surgically repaired,
right? Yeah,
which a lot of people don't want to do. But I might have to get a shoulder replacement. I've already had 2 fucking surgeries on this fucking thing.
Oh my God.
And
you don't even throw a baseball for a living.
No. No, I don't. Apparently I just sleep on it wrong and then fall on it. Yep, that's my plus minus.
All right. My minus for the week is our family has the flu going around.
Oh no.
Now, luckily, myself and David have not been affected yet, but it's just a matter of time. It's just we're all around each other a lot, so it's just a matter of time. The flu sucks.
Yeah, it
I had
does.
the flu at the beginning of this year. Oh, dude, it just knocks you out. Just takes everything out of you.
Yeah. It absolutely does.
And then my plus, this has been a plus of mine pretty consistently over the past, 8 months or so. But my son David has once again moved up in the Taekwondo belt ranks,
Nice.
and
Awesome.
he is now a purple belt.
Awesome.
So he is moving on up.
Yeah.
He's basically halfway there.
Okay.
Now what happens now is that the time between belts gets a lot longer. So the
Mm,
first few, it's every couple months. Now there's a lot more that has to be done in order to advance. So, um, but he's never not advanced. He's never had to retake one. So,
good.
super proud of him for that.
Awesome.
All right. Last thing, just real quick, just in case we're not here. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Oh yeah.
And that's Thursday, and it's
Deep frying a
thankful
turkey.
for. Yeah. Hey, just
Fucking can't
FYI,
wait.
Walmart's giving away free turkeys if you can outrun security.
Oh,
Just so you know.
nice. So
Yeah,
be on the
yeah.
lookout for those on that deal at your local Walmart. Usually, it's best if you do that in California because I'm pretty sure you don't even have to run; they just let you go.
Cart full. You can get a cart full as long as
Oh
you're under
yeah,
$1,000. Yeah,
probably yeah.
you can walk out.
Also, probably in Philadelphia, the cops won't bother with that.
All right. Well, we will talk to you in the near future. As Two Guys, Two Seamen podcast.